Can we talk real quick about collaboration drag? Have you heard that topic before? I hadn't heard it articulated quite that way until recently when I was watching a Gartner webinar on 2024 priorities for CMOs. And it was talking about the need for better orchestration, as the word they used, across marketing teams, across go-to-marketing efforts. And one of the things they talked about is this measurable amount of collaboration drag happening in organizations. I mean, they had specific metrics. They said 2/3 of marketing leaders are reporting a high level of collaboration drag across their marketing and sales efforts, making those organizations 37% less likely to hit their revenue targets. So this collaboration drag is real. The complexity of go-to-market motions today, the channels, the integration points across departments, let alone if you're working with outside sales partners or ecosystems, that complexity is significant. The complexity of the tools we're using to innovate around that are significant, and it's contributing directly to collaboration drag. I mentioned this idea of collaboration drag to so many people over the last couple of weeks, and the feedback has been just phenomenal. Just people talking about how well that resonates and how they're seeing that. And you hear people tell stories of pain, of not being able to get things done, having great ideas, having great intentions, and not able to see that through to fruition. The difference between planning and execution, the gap between planning and execution is widening, and collaboration drag is part of the problem. There are, however, companies that are addressing it. There are companies that are executing on very complex go-to-market motions and seeing greater efficiencies in how they are doing that. I think there's 4 areas that we see many of them focus on. First is a level of communication, discipline, and cadences. That's everything from meetings to status updates, just having a real discipline for how the communication is happening across the organization. That's 1. 2 is role and process definition and documentation. This isn't draconian. This frees your team to get work done and be more efficient and honestly be more creative and successful. Number 3 is project management tools. It's the tool set you're using to facilitate that orchestration, to reduce the collaboration drag. People know exactly what's needed of them in real time as those projects get executed. And the 4th is strategic alignment and planning that guides all of this. Do you have a strategic plan for where you're going? Do you have something that you can build your workflows and your processes from? Those are the 4 areas we're seeing people deploy to reduce, if not eliminate, that collaboration drag, to increase the likelihood that they're hitting their revenue targets, and to create happier, more successful go-to-market teams across the way as well. If this sounds like a problem you have, if collaboration drag sounds familiar, we'd love to talk to you more about it. Send us an email at acceleration@heinzmarketing.com. We'd love to talk to you more about those 4 areas and ways we might be able to help.